Yay, more NU week. I'm so excited. Can you tell my excitement? Oh, fucking no, I was just bored. I couldn't think of an intro line. But anyways, hey guys, well, like I said, NU match here. It's against dissuto. So, yeah, from smogon, because that's where I took most of these battles, actually. Because I was like, yeah, I'll just do them mostly on smogon. I'll just get a couple other random people to battle after. So, yeah, here we go. NU match. Like I said, well, I didn't actually say it yet, but like I've been saying for the week, I'm just using the same team because laziness. But looking at his team for potential threats, I know that Bayonet's going to be really annoying because as you saw in one match before, and also the fact that I've used Bayonet before and it can hit really fucking hard, I need to watch out for that. Make sure it doesn't disrupt me too incredibly much so that I can, you know, kick some ass. And then for the rest of his team, looking at it, Cradley might be a little bit annoying since he's got decent synergy to work around Sock with, so just got to make sure that I can get rid of the Mr. Mime and the Bayonet, because Mr. Mime can obviously take like 1 or 2 hits from Sock, but for the most part, Sock should be able to handle that. And then the rest of it, I just gotta figure out what the fuck they're doing. Like the Piloswine, no idea what that's gonna do. And then the Seadra, I have no idea what Seadra does, but I know what Rapidash does, so that's not really giving me an issue, the Rapidash at least. But the Seadra, I'm not sure what it's gonna do, so I just gotta watch it and make sure it doesn't do anything really harmful. So I'm predicting just lead off with Bayonet because that's what a lot of people tend to do in NU. So I decided, alright, let's lead with Wartortle because I know I can at least take a status and then start to try and scald him to burn him so that he cannot do much of anything. So that's a game plan around her, but he leads off, goes for Thunder Wave. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't really care. I'd rather have it Thunder Wave than any other status that could harm me more. But go for Scald right off the bat. Does not, unfortunately, get the burn, so I'm just going to go right for another one because I might as well just do that. He switches out to his Cradle, and I'm like, I don't want to stay in here. Electabuzz, you can obviously take a Grass move, or I also predicted him to go for Stealth Rocks. So I figure I can take that, and then fire off a Focus Blast, and hopefully at least do a lot of damage. I miss, unfortunately, and then he gets an Earthquake off, and I'm like, he's running mixed walling thingy. Well, that's just fucking great. So I'm just going to go right into Sock, just to scare him out with a potential close combat, but I know he's not going to stay in, so I'm not going to go for close combat, so I'm just going to go right for Earthquake, and Bayonet comes in, and it easily dies, so that's actually a really good start. But now he's going to go into Mr. Mime. Obviously can't stay in here because Earthquake will not be able to kill him, and Psychic will kind of wreck me, so I'm gonna go out to Dragonair, because I figure that should be the best thing to take it on, and just start off by getting a Dragon Dance off, because I figure anything it goes into I should be okay against. He brings in this Seadra, and I'm like, I have no idea what it's going to do. For some reason, I thought it had speed, so I'm like, alright, let's just go for Outrage, fuck it. Goes Dragon Pulse, I'm like, oh shit, this is going to hurt. Didn't do as much as I thought it would, but it still hurt a little bit. But Outrage, I know it won't kill, but I should be able to at least take one more hit and then take him out with another Outrage. And I do take this Ice Beam, so then Outrage, obviously, like I said, will take him out. So that is pretty nice, because now, kind of up, I think I'm up 6-2 right now. But now he's going to go into the Cradle. I figure, alright, let's try and rest up, and then we'll deal with it from there. But I hit myself in confusion, and I die because of the Dragon Dance boost. So that kind of sucks. He randomly goes for Energy Ball. Wouldn't have done much anyways because special defensive. But now I'm going to go into Swallow to scare him out, because I know he should only have Earthquake, Energy Ball, Recover, and random status move probably. So I go for Protect just to make sure what his last move is, and he didn't go for it because he went out to Piloswine. I know that I probably can't take an Ice Shard, so I'm going to go to Wartortle just to quick take it, and, you know, that's the game plan, but he actually has the Ice Gem, so definitely I wouldn't have lived it with Swallow, so good thing I did go to Wartortle, because now he wastes his Ice Gem, and it does absolutely nothing to me, and I can just start scalding all the things. And he's going to go back into the Cradle, and I can just fire up a Scald, obviously, and I actually score a crit and a burn. So that's pretty nice, because, I mean, it's not like it's going to be too much of a benefactor in the match, because, as you'll see, you know, I still have Sock, and once I batter his team a little bit more, it won't be too much of an issue, but he's going to go for the Recover, just because, obviously, it's a Wartortle, not much Wartortle can do, so he can obviously get a Recover off, but, going to Swallow, mainly because, again, I know he probably can't hurt me, so I might as well just start going for Brave Birds, and I notice it really doesn't do that much, so he might be running more of a defensive build than a special defensive one, so I think next turn I decide to go for a U-turn. I'm pretty sure I go for a U-turn. I don't remember though. I'm pretty sure. Please tell me I go for a U-turn. Yep, I go for a U-turn. So that should do a lot. Plus then, again, I get the initiative of switching, so I can go to whatever I want, who I think can take it on, and obviously I'm going to go to Sock, because I know he's probably going to want to recover again, so I might as well take advantage of him recovering and bring in Sock. So, yeah, bring in Sock, obviously, and just going to go straight for close combat, because I know Mr. Mime, I know it doesn't have the best defense in the world. I know it still resists it, but I figure I can at least 2 KO it, so I'm just going to go straight for it. He brings in the Rapidash, and I'm like, okay, this will probably take it, but I can outspeed and take him out another one. But actually one-shot him, so I'm like, wow, Sock, you're actually pretty decent. Then again, I already knew Sock was pretty decent anyways, because stuff and reasons, but he's now going to bring in the Mr. Mime. Don't want to take a hit, so I'm going to go to War Turtle since this is my special defensive guy, and I figure I can yawn him out if need be. So that's kind of the game plan. He goes for the Psychic, does a little bit, then he goes for Thunderbolt, and I'm like, oh, okay then. Well, at least he's not defensive in some way where I can't handle him very well, so I guess that's something. But next turn he'll go to sleep, so I figure, alright, he's probably just going to want to try and go for Thunderbolt, do that again since it does more than Psychic. So I go to Tangela, and while he's asleep, I can probably just get a Leech Seed off, so that seems like a safe game plan, so I might as well just do it. And he just decides to stay in and try and burn off the sleep as quick as he can, so I get the Leech Seed off, and I can just start doing whatever I want. I figure, alright, War Turtle's kind of low on health, so let's just go back out to that and, you know, get some health back for him, because Tangle obviously has Regenerator, so I can get my health back easily enough anyway, so it's not like it's a huge issue. But he gets a first turn Wake. I'm like, ow, Psychic, ow. But at least get the Leech Seed off, and I don't think he had leftovers even, so I have no idea what item he's running. So I'm going to play a little bit of a switching game, because I know he's probably going to want to just go for Thunderbolt, and, you know, I can take advantage of him as long as possible. And I want to wither him down as much as I can for Sock, because I know an Earthquake eventually will take him out, but I know it'll still take a little bit of extra damage to do it. So now I'm going to go back out to War Turtle. I think he predicts that. Yep, he predicts it. I was like, whatever, I don't really give a shit either way. I should be able to take him out anyways. I do have also Swellow, so I think that's why I was working him down also, because I wasn't sure if he was at max, if I could take him out with U-turn. But now for sure, I should be able to take him out, just judging from the fact that he's about at that much, and it is a Guts Swellow's U-turn. So take him out with the U-turn, so that works out for me. And now I can go into Sock, because his last two guys are Piloswine and Cradilly, and he's going to bring in the Piloswine right off the bat, and I can just fire for close combat, obviously, to try and take him out at least. And Ice Shard, not going to do that much. Well, it does a lot. Well, not really, but it does a little bit, is the point. So, you know, whatever. But I get the close combat off, and that'll take him out, obviously. Well, not obviously, because if he had a Violet or Focus Sash, it might not take him out. Then again, no, he didn't have a Violet or Focus Sash. He had the Ice Gem, so really, it does make sense that I took him out. But now, he's going to go into Cradilly. Obviously, just going to fire off close combat. I don't know if it'll kill or not, but that would be nice if it killed, and it does kill. So that'll kind of make it be the match instead of stalling out unnecessarily for too long. So, yeah, GG dissuto. So, guys, hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I haven't really had anything to say lately at the end, but that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed, etc., etc., blah. We're coming.